If you're thinking about making a move to Langley for a condo, townhome, detached properties, I'm going to tell you the 2 areas that you need to look at when it comes to moving to Langley. And I do think a lot of people think about Langley and they think about SkyTrain and future SkyTrain, but I'm going to tell you the areas that I think have the highest return on investment and where the growth is coming, and avoiding a lot of the downfalls or the downside of Langley City or Langley in general. So let's talk about these areas. If you don't know who I am, my name is Uzair Muhammad. I specialize in new constructions all across the greater Vancouver, helping investors, first-time buyers make lucrative investments. So in this video, let's talk about Langley and where you should be looking when it comes to making a move to Langley, whether it's investment or something you're going to move into. Let's talk about it. So if you're looking at buying a condo in Langley, I'm going to tell you the area that most people think about, which is Langley City. You're kind of like right about this area, which I do think is going to have the growth, and there's a lot of inventory coming here, low-rise condo buildings, a lot of older buildings, but there's a lot of new buildings coming here. The reason for that is you have the SkyTrain coming right here, right across the casino. I think it's about maybe here, but this is kind of the area where the SkyTrain is coming, and that's going to bring a lot of traffic and a lot of I see opportunities and growth into the area. So definitely all this area is growing, and you're going to have a lot of low-rise buildings coming up. Nothing high-rise or mid-rise yet, but you're going to have a lot of low-rise buildings coming here. I know a lot of people are looking here and they're trying to kind of invest in these areas, but I do think the better option than this is going to be Willowbrook. I think Willowbrook right here, right there. So right here is kind of where you want to be looking at. You're going to have one SkyTrain station here, but this area, even all the way up to here, this area here offers a little bit different vibe. I do think there's a different audience that lives here and different people that live here. The amenities, Superstore, Canadian Tire, the Costco. This area is a little bit different than Langley City. Langley City, I think, is just not going to be an ideal place for every single person. It might be a place for somebody who wants to be right next to the SkyTrain station. But if you're going to be looking at condos in Langley and you don't want to be in Willoughby, you might want to explore Willowbrook. Willowbrook, I think there's a low-rise building coming here, Presale project, and I think there's one more coming that I'll talk to you about in next time. But these are the kind of areas you want to look at. So first one is Willowbrook, and then I'm going to drag you out to Willoughby. Now Willoughby has a few things coming up. There is a Presale project coming here, and I think this one's called Willoughby Town Center. I'm just going to say this is kind of your Willoughby Town Center area, and then you have the Presale project. I made a video on this. This was Jericho Park. You have another actually master plan coming here. I don't know how many total number of buildings this is, but this is still coming, and this one is called Solana, I think. That's what you have. Yeah, that's exactly it. So you have Jericho Park. These are probably your 2 best options right now that are coming. I mean, this one's still selling right now. You have really great options there. Solana is coming. It's not selling yet, but again, every developer is kind of waiting for the best opportunities are in the market to pick up. So is it worth waiting for? I don't know. Because if the market takes off and the market is in better condition for developers, they're more likely going to wait and come out to market according to what the market demand is. But you might want to just take what there is in the market right now, because these are good price points. And yeah. Awesome. This area offers you a little bit different vibe. If I'm here, 86 all the way down here, you have the Yorkson master plan community. I showed it in the other video, but this area is really, really, really nice. If you ever come to this area, do check it out. I do think this area offers you better lifestyle than you would find in Langley City, and I do think the accessibility here is way better than Langley City. So if I just zoom out, oh, there it is. This is Langley City, right about here, I'd say, and then outside skirts are your Willowbrook area right here. This is the area I was talking about. This is your Willoughby if you're looking on a bigger scale, and then this is your accessibility to Highway 1. You go Vancouver that way, and you're going to Abbotsford on this side here. This is 200th Street. That's kind of where you want to stay. So I think if you're looking in Willoughby and Langley City and Willowbrook, I do think these 2 areas are probably a better option. If you had to, you could go into Langley City. So hopefully that gives you more insight on the few areas in Willoughby and actually Langley. If you're still in the market, or if you're in the market for a detached property, then I'm going to tell you to start looking in Brookswood. Brookswood is a really great area. Maryville, I mean, you have few options here, but I do think inventory is limited and it's a very specific buyer for this communities. Brookswood, diversity, you can find all sorts of people here, and I think this is a great area if you're looking for a detached property. Schools, communities, everything you're gonna find in this area. If you still wanted to stay in Willoughby, I mean, Willoughby is still a great option. There's a small community on this side here, which is just borderline Surrey, but you have, I'm gonna zoom in here, right there. This area has some detached homes with suites under 1.6 million, actually 1.7 million is what you're gonna get with a 2-bedroom suite. So we've looked into this area, detached homes, brand new, move-in ready, you can get for $1.7 million with 2-bedroom homes. What I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description for you to be able to book a call if you want to discuss Willoughby and you're looking in this area. More than happy to help. And hopefully this gives you more insight to give you a direction to do more research. If you have more questions for me, feel free to connect.